Welcome to the Round 12 Reserves wrap-up, sponsored by Jellis Craig. We've got the Super Coach and Trav here. Had a couple last night, mate, looking a bit dusty.
The freak and I think it's important for bonding, and senior runner, reserves coach, we thought we'd just reclaim the 2005 gold letters and just head out and celebrate. But no, we caught up with the school dads, mate. We're fathers and responsible citizens, and so we went and had a nice night out. And now we're here at the family day for the footy club. So it's been a staple on the calendar for a long time. It's a great day for the footy club, great for the guys to catch up and have a chat. And with a couple of good wins yesterday, it's even a good time to be here and enjoy the magnificent surroundings here.
So on to yesterday's game, Trav. I had the privilege of watching the first sort of quarter and a half and a bit of the third. Tough conditions again out at Kimberley Reserve. The boys were in for the contest early, I thought.
Yeah, well, considering the conditions, I sort of said to the guys, it was hard work out there, and we're in the middle of winter, so you expect that. But I said to the guys, you really test yourself in these conditions, and Jimmy Bartell's the one that stands out for me. Great blokes with great skills can stand up in those conditions, and early on I thought our skills were exceptional. I was really impressed the way we're playing. We had a good target up forward, and Wadsy kicked a few goals, and good to see him back. And but we used the footy really well and played our style of footy. Like so many teams that we play against, it's never easy. And I think they dragged a few out. A couple of the older boys they had running around there, but they just play hard footy, and that's the way they play. And I love it. It's great. It's what we want to do. It's a great test, and much prefer that. Keep having good, tough, hard contests every week.
So the first quarter was a real highlight. So just after quarter time, it was sort of an arm wrestle at periods throughout the game. What was your message to the guys, and how did you go about fighting out that contest?
Yeah, well, look, early on in the second quarter as well, we really stepped up and played some exceptional footy, and sort of got the game in control. They fought back pretty hard, to their credit. I think they kicked a couple of goals late in the second quarter, but we know that's going to come, and that's going to be part of how we play. So the composure and knowing that when the contest comes back your way, how hard the boys have got to fight for it. And it wasn't so much a message, it was just them knowing that, when it comes hard and tough, that we have to just arm wrestle that for a while, get your score on the board when your opportunities are there, and then when we've got to fight hard, that's just how we have to play. That's just the way it is.
And I think that's a testament to the way Trav and Danny and the two's coaching staff. Of course, touched on Suni and Wertho pushing up to the seniors and really making an impact. And Quinny as well. Some of your better players yesterday. Tommy May got dropped back to the reserves, and I thought his first quarter was outstanding. Big Wadsy coming back. Yeah. Who were the better players yesterday, mate?
Look, Tom May, he was the best man on the ground. I don't think anyone would argue with that. He played a great game. Really, he's a great leader, and as we know, he was the captain of the 19s premiership. And I'm rapt that he went and played 5 or 6 games or whatever it was in the ones, because he's just become a better player because of it. And he knew that he'd probably just dropped a little bit, but he was exceptional yesterday. And even when they came hard in the last quarter, and there was a bit of a fear were they coming back into the game close. They probably weren't close enough, but they were coming back. Tom just picked the ball up from some good work from a couple of guys, and just the composure to go and hit up Harris inside 50 to run and kick a goal. And he's going to be a beauty, this bloke. And I love watching him play, and I love giving him a clip over the ear when he doesn't do the right thing, because he takes it. And but he's a beauty, Tom. And so he was the best man on the ground, as I said. Wadsy played well. Got on the end of the hard work. He was pretty clean by the end of the game, Wadsy. But that's the way he knows how to get his hands on it properly, stay in the right dry areas. Matty was the same, I think, in the ones. And Jack Wilson's played 3 absolute belters of games the last few weeks. Billy was good in the back line. The old squad member Scotland played another good game as well, off half back.
Interesting you mentioned the squad member. I spoke to him at half time and made a comment that he didn't have one piece of dirt on his white shorts, and his comment was, well, no one wants to touch me. So I think he thought he had a reasonable game.
Well, mate, when we used to kick in the backyard, we used to I was the older brother, but I always used to find myself down in the muddy end and fighting through, and he kept them lace out to me, so I didn't mind it. I'd take the sliding marks and everything, and give him a clip behind the ears when he'd run past. But He knows how to stay clean as well, mate. You know, I don't know. It must be a younger brother trait or something. I don't know.
Well, mate, congratulations to the win. Boys sitting on top of the ladder.
We are, but it's tight up there. You know, we got a
Big
massive
game
against
next week.
Ringwood, who got us earlier in the year by a couple of points. And you know, mate, I love it. This is what we want to play. You know, you want it to be tight. We're in the contest part of the year now, where it's game on, and you wouldn't have it any other way, mate. I prefer to be sitting up there tight than sitting down the bottom. You know,
Correct.
Fighting your way through the last couple of weeks.
Correct. Good fun. Good luck for next week, Trav.
Thanks,
And,
mate.
sure
Good luck
boys-
today. Good luck today,
Yeah.
mate. I hope you go well in the draw.
We'll see how we go.
Spirit lifter.